Welcome to the campfire. Today, we're going to be continuing our journey in Project Zomboid. We had just gotten back to the house with our generator. This thing's not in bad condition. And we're going to want to repair this before really setting up. But we're not going to set it up here. Not initially. We're going to drive around with this thing. Let it be used with kind of looting a couple places, like the police station, and probably going through the rest of the oh, that's the real question, is do we want to use this truck, or yeah, I'm gonna have to move this truck. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Gonna have to get this out of the way. Come on. There. That should be far enough. So we'll hook it up to the other truck. And we'll use this to go and loot the police station. The only thing is, I don't know if this generator is going to bring in too many zombies or not. That is a problem we will have to, run into. Come on, let's get you connected in. We're not going to go running right off to the police station, obviously, but... okay. Question is... is it going to let us... did they modify the sweet spots on these? So I can't even get it. I can't get the vehicle menu to pop up right now. We were having this problem yesterday too, or last time too. Come on. Oh, come on. What the heck? Yeah, I can't get the vehicle menu to come up. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm holding the V key. What the hell? Here we are in the morning. Let's try again to get this thing connected. For whatever... oh shoot, we left the car running all night? I'm an idiot. Alright. At least that didn't... why can I still not open the vehicle menu? What is going on here? What? Alright, maybe if I reload the game, it'll let me open up a radial menu. Here we go. Don't know why that was such a complicated mess, but alright. Okay. Is this... disconnect. There we go. That's half the problem going on here. Even though the generator kind of sits into the ground when you connect it. There we go. Come on. Back. Straighten out a little bit here. Try to turn. Alright. What am I doing? Turning this around is going to be a pain in my backside. Got it. Can that thing even... alright, so that one's not going to be a Showstopper. Now just pull out. There. We're gonna drive over to the police station and try to grab everything we can from in there, whatever's left. That's the first part here. Alright, we're getting close. Now the real question will be, do I park it out front here and hope it hits the back? I mean, honestly, that's kind of probably the best bet. Oh, it's gonna do this again. Okay. There we go. Connect it up. I've got to do one of these. Start generator. Pull out the baseball bat. Kind of watch for zombies making their way. But otherwise, it looks like we now have light. So now we just got to find the light switch for over here. Oh. Doesn't reach far enough. Okay. So we disconnect the generator, turn it off, drag it around to the backside? That would be a pain in the back. Yeah, I'm not going to use this as a base, even if it was in good condition. Come on. Alright. There we go. Keeps turning off my HUD, which is annoying. Let's get in and drag the generator around to the back side of the building. Alright, there was a dead rat there. I don't see any zombies back here, which is to our benefit. Because this is about to get frustratingly loud. Oh. Am I really gonna have to do this a couple times? Yep. It's just like starting a car. There we go. Alright. It's not dragging in zombies from anywhere, so we're good. Let's figure out where we're going here. Check these bodies, because I don't know if any of them are actually dead or if they're going to reanimate. What's going on here? Alright, none of these are going to reanimate on us. We're good there. He has one of the car keys. Bulletproof vest, but it's in really shitty condition. We're not going to take it. Alright, so that key is police station. Yeah, Chevalier. Alright, nothing good on him. Oh! What the heck? So, why did you reanimate after? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. It's gonna make me crap myself. So I guess it does do what it needs to do. Alright, what's in here? Nothing. That light doesn't turn on. That light also doesn't turn on. What about in here? Alright, light does turn on. Toilet. Okay. Let me go down this hallway. Does this light? Yes, okay, this light finally turns on. Got that going for us. Interrogation room. Nothing. What about... What is... Where's the locker room from here? Alright. Ah, yay for that event. So we got that light. Where is... Maybe I need to go grab a... That wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, let's remove this. Grab one of the nightsticks off of one of these guys. Belt left. I'm gonna grab a short weapon so that I can put on a lighter. It's not great for seeing, but it's enough. Come on. Where is the light switch for in this hallway? Good enough. Alright. Locker room 1? No. Maybe. Okay. We might find a better bag in here. First aid kit, I'm not saying no. Please, better bag? No? Alright. Well, I was hoping. Shoulder holster. We'll grab that. We're not going to put it on yet, though. Another version of that. Okay. What about in here? Nothing good. Alright. I mean, it did have... whatchamacallit? Tarps. There we go. That's the word. Alright. Another shoulder holster. Reloading one. Take that. Make sure this room's clear. I don't see anything, but... There was aiming 2 in one of those lockers. Or no, it's aiming 3 and it's on the ground. Okay. Locker. Locker. Got another book for reloading. I was hoping we'd have a good duffel bag or something in there, but take what we get, right? Okay. Let's continue down this hallway. Good enough. Got a Legalize It magazine. Shoulder holster. Let's check through for bags quick. Oh, No good bags. Alright. So shotgun shells it is. Shotgun shells. Let's prioritize things for shells. And then one hunting rifle. Switch to that, there we go. And that's 308 rounds, right? Yes. So we got 308 round. Good shotgun. Can this go on? It can go on the shotgun. And shotgun shells, 508. Alright, we got enough for a while. At least for a little bit, anyways. Not an amazing setup here. Downside is it was already pre-looted, so we didn't get any of the amazing stuff, but get out of here and head out towards home to unload. Probably drop the generator, to be fair. That is then a hassle. Go back to looking for a flashlight. Hopefully nothing came crawling in while we were doing all that. Could even come back for one of the sheriff's cars. Be faster and easier to drive. Alright, turn this off. Yeah. Come on. Disconnect. We're not even going to bother unloading our backpack. We're just going to drive off. Shoot. Can't go out that way. Maybe if I can get this thing to just back straight up, or close to straight up. It's about like backing up a trailer in real life. Can't get it to go straight to save your own life. There we go. Let's... What are we looking at for weight? Since we're not in a rush at the moment because everything's kind of cleared up. Bullets bandolier. That'll be helpful for the other vehicle. Or the 788. Let's check the back of you. Don't I have the key to this vehicle? I thought I had the key here. It doesn't help that it's in... Yep, we have the key to this one. Alright, let's get out. I want to check the back. Oh, heck yeah. So many more shells. Alright. Got that going for us. We can come back here for these two. Either or both. Doesn't hurt that we know it's there. We are very hurting because of what we're carrying. And we could just walk back for the car too. It's not that far. Yeah, I don't like that, but I'm the one who made the mistake of killing them all on the road. Alright, we are home. We're gonna drop the weapons. And then we'll... Yeah, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of daylight. We're gonna make the long walk back to pick up our cars that we just got as well, or at least one of them. Pick the better of the two, clearly. Alright, I want to keep the shotgun on me. Gonna attach that to our back. Put the baseball bat away for now. Because if we can get aiming level 1 done, we're already sitting 500 years beyond where we are currently. Alright, put these all away. Pistol can go, aiming 3 can go. I was kind of hoping we'd get aiming 2, but we can always find it elsewhere. If I wear this, does that get in the way of anything we've already got? No. So open a box of shells. Or 2. Actually, we should probably just open all 4. And we really didn't get that many boxes of shells, did we? And we got another 6. It's better than nothing. How many can I stash in here? There we go. Really hinders our carry capacity, but could be worse. Let's put that away. And while we're here, I'm gonna go through the keys, consolidate everything down. We don't need 30 police station keys. Yeah, we had plenty of those. Do I want to put these on? Let's put them on the fancy key ring. Oh, calm down. You are fine. You're not gonna die from a little muscle strain. It's gonna hurt. Let's just start making the quick walk in that direction. See how fast we can make it, if it's going to be clear enough. What's funny is this is also one of the better ways to train your strength and fitness, is just going on long journeys with a little encumbrance. And we're here with the vehicles. So we know this one has about a little under a quarter of a tank. They both look to be in decent condition. So the question is, what's the gas tank on this one? Completely empty. That makes this one not as viable. Let's take this. And let's take your pen. The bandage, yes. Having a bandage will be helpful. Skills. Well, we're already at aiming 1. Got a decent multiplier altogether. Alright, we just had to get gas for you. We do have the generator. We could take one of the trucks and the generator down and pull a bunch of fuel. That could be a good idea. Could also be a really terrible idea because we didn't clear any zombies down there. We just pulled them away from the building. Could be a worse plan, but I think I want to just find a regular generator that we can stash at that place to do that kind of work. Alright, so we got a decent car at least, so we're going to leave that at the end of the driveway. Not bother to do the whole driveway with it. Just take into account that we're going to have to walk a whole lot of distance. Which is one of the reasons I don't plan to permanently base here. 'Cause that is a long distance to go. These are going to go with us for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to start... Yeah, that's where our other aiming one went. Take these out. The other 10 fire axes we've got. I'm gonna start bringing stuff in. Let's grab our pillow. All the welding equipment. We could barricade up the house a little bit here. All of one. Let's see. Bring these. That's kind of all we really have to take in. Soon we're going to have the helicopter event. And that's something we've got to watch out for. We can close up all the windows, except for over here. Which is why I want to barricade this. And then we're going to add a sheet to the other side. So that we don't have an open window straight into where we're at. Put things away. Put these away. Where is welding torch? There we go. And we can put those away until we start reading that book, which will be next on the list. It's the downside, we're carrying a whole lot here. So we've got that going for us. We got a sheet here. We can grab one and put it. We already had a pillow. How dare. Went out of my way to loot a pillow and I didn't realize we already had one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It happens. Add a sheet to the other door. And then we'll have to add a sheet. Yeah, we'll want to add a sheet to over here too. Alright, we're going to put the shotgun down. So that is a huge part of our weight. These will go with it for now. And drink all that. No, drink it. Come on. Get that out of our way. I took care of food and hunger. Or food and water. Took care of food and hunger. Yeah, no kidding. Sometimes I say things without thinking about it, and then I realize that was the dumbest statement I've ever made. Close these curtains. Just be careful. Did I really never check in here? Weird. So I want to get fuel. We should get fuel for tomorrow. At least. That way when the helicopter comes, we can just close up the place and exist here. And that'll be fine. Still lets light through. Oh, because we got the kitchen window open. And over here. So we'll have to remember to close those up once we hit that point anyways. So do our exercises and call it a day. It is a new day. It is bright and shining outside. So we've got... Let's attach this to our back and throw everything else back into our backpack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go run around and try to get gasoline. Actually shut the door behind us. There we go. We're going to do it in the car. Because that's probably going to be our best bet. Oh. Oh. It's because my water bottle's not in my backpack. That's why. It's like, how did we go through water all night? That entire bottle. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot, but we can try to siphon gas out of vehicles. At the bare minimum, that will be sufficient. Not amazing, but sufficient. And then we can also look for a flashlight while we're at it. So I think one of the things I want to try and do as well is, this is going to be our end game right here, is building up in the fire department house. I don't want to turn it into our base yet, because that's only probably going to hurt us. Can we... Nope, no gas in that one to siphon. Here we go. And empty this out. How much do we got in there? Oh, we got a lot. And so add first to the car, so that we don't have to worry about it running out. Siphon some more. And let's add some more. Is that really going to empty out both? Yeah, that will empty the whole thing out. But there is still more to grab. So we have plenty to work with, at least. And that's fantastic. And we're only at half a tank. Okay. But that's something. So we're gonna go find a farmhouse that I'm gonna practice my shotgun with. Okay, there we go. Froze for a second there. So I don't want to go trying to do it through the middle of town. That seems like a terrible idea. Especially since we're only carrying 100 rounds on us. Ah, right here. It's only 6 zombies, 7. Got enough, or we're fully loaded anyways. So as good as it's getting. Take you down. Let's make sure. Oh, that's less than ideal. Okay. Bad plan. Bad plan. That was... We were not as far outside of town as I thought we were. Okay. Well, we got a little bit of 15 experience. It's not bad. The whole aiming book only gives you 1.5 multiplier. Compare that to every other skill book, and that, you get 3 to 5 for those. I think 3 on level 1. That's BS. Alright, some of those zombies were really booking it. Well, it was a bad plan at that point. It wasn't the worst. I mean, it wasn't a bad plan, just I miscalculated where we were. But either way, good enough. We can try somewhere else. I had a realization about why that went completely opposite of the way I was expecting, and we suddenly had a bunch of zombies on us. That was outside of the prison. That was right outside of the prison, and that's why we suddenly had a whole horde flying at us. So if I did that same thing here, more than likely we'd be alright. We got these 2 zombies, we can take care of them. Yeah, there's one behind this guy. What the? Okay. His body is just in the wrong spot from where his loot procced at. So Yeah, it's the same situation with her. Like her body isn't showing it, or her loot's showing way up there, but her body's down here. Interesting. Huh. Well, take a look at some other spots here. I'm sure that's going to drag a zombie or two towards us from down there. That gave us 10 experience, 11 for both. Not nearly as bad to get up to level 2 and 3. When you have one already given to you, so you have the experience bonus. Alright. So I guess this is just how we do it. So we go this way. And just kind of let them line up for us. Come on. Love the ragdoll effect. It's a shame it doesn't really happen with melee weapons, but what do you do? Reload while we're at it. Maybe not on each shot, but is she getting back up? Okay, we're starting to get a few more than anticipated here. Yeah, we're not going to get kill shots from that distance. Really tells you how much you're hurting them, though. Alright, I kind of figured that wasn't going to go too great once we got really going, but at least we got a little bit of experience there. We can drag them back this way and start over. Or we can just continue on to the farmhouses. Either or, really. In fact, let's just continue on to the farmhouses and continue slowly clearing this area out. Why are we always... so much muscle strain? It's the downside of starting so low. This muscle strain builds quickly. Let's take a look. What's down here? How many zombies are down here? Is this place even worth looking at? It doesn't seem too bad. I'm just going to economize our situation here. Let's take a look around. What is every which way? Because we're not really hurting for clothing items, unless we could find a good backpack or duffel bag, but this place is already looted. That's great. Ooh, we can see how the farm animals handled. Hey, they're alive. Fantastic. Farm animals live this time around. That is actually really good. I'm happy that we have farm animals. Where is it? I heard it. I don't see it. Okay. It's behind this door. Okay, that door is locked. I'm gonna just let him break that door down then. Let's take a look. In the egg hutch. No eggs. No. So while he breaks down that door, we're gonna check out the next area. That is awesome information. Animals will be viable if you only do 6 months since the infection started. It's good to know. I mean, honestly, a whole year killed them all off. 6 months? They're fine? Mostly? Or at least they still exist. You know, you can dial that down to what's the furthest you can do for zombies to, or for to still have animals. Just trying to figure out how bad we were going to have to deal with these. Okay, so those two are just bodies. There's no zombies in there. There's 3 over here. Let's get in the fenced-in area. So I feel like that might save us a little bit here. Three and 4. Come on. There we go. Come on. There. Reload again. Any others coming at me? No. Start looting these bodies. Okay. So all we got. Okay. Don't have any other zombies to deal with yet? I'm actually kind of surprised. There's a decent generator. Well, I mean, it's not a good generator, but it's a generator. Can't get that window open. How are we looking over here? Okay, no zombies, we're good. And we're in. Close that window. Oh hey, a flashlight, finally. Decent battery to go with it. Can get one of these. Oh, what else are we looking at here? Some welding rods, thank you. I'll take those. Steel sheet. We can barricade a place up a little bit. How are we looking here? Alright, so we're still sitting a little heavy, but should be able to pick this up. Awesome. We can use this one as our at home, or in the base generator, I guess. And then use the mobile generator, trailer generator, for running around to places like gas stations and whatnot. Let's get this stuffed into the back of the car. Yeah, it can fit there. Good enough. All right. Fantastic. That actually helps us a lot. What about you? You got a digital watch on you. Want that watch? Not fantastic. Nothing good. I mean, that scythe isn't the worst. We could patch it up or sharpen it. Okay. It's a baseball bat. Take that with us. What's on the ground here? Pictures of cats, moderators, some food left. And a pickle. Alright, let's take that pickle and go. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. we're good to go for now. Let's check the radio. I want to see. I never did look at. Alright, we don't have the automated broadcast system. So there's that. Do you have a full generator on us? Which is better than we had. Trailer generator is good for taking to looting spots so that we can just connect it up and look at what we're doing. Turn on the lights, so to speak. What is up here? So there's a barn over there. What kind of animals? Pigs and chickens. And there's a few zombies here to be wary of. What's in the garage, though? Besides probable zombies. No zombies. Nothing good. Alright. And that house is probably fairly looted. Let's get out of here. It's not really, doesn't look worth digging around in, to be honest. Not in my opinion. And I mean, most of those places have ended up being okay. You know, there'll be some stuff there. There'll be maybe a little bit of food. But for the most part, they've just been, okay, there's one or two things and then we're already out. Alright, we got these guys coming in. Come here. Alright, first one down. And that's going to bring them all in, so we should be careful with that. Oh, that is a few. Alright, let's try to take these out quickly. Which one's coming first? Get up. Alright. Come on, reload. Whew, that was risky. Reload again, while we got the chance. Come on. Reload one more time. Oh, come on, that one's still not dead. Reload. That one's getting back up. Christ. Come on. Move in, move in, move in. There we go. There we go. There. Just let them get as close. Don't even shoot until I can see the whites of their zombified eyes. Like that. Apparently that's going to be the best bet. Hey, we got aiming too. And with a lot less shots than it took on the last run that we tried doing this. How many more? Just 3 guys, three zombies more. Okay. There, that one's actually dead now. Some of these are taking 2 shots, but fine, whatever. Here, let's go digging through bodies. Bodies and pockets. Basil seed. Oh. Maybe too soon to say that. You're down. Okay, good. Digital watch. Seed packet. Some boots. I mean, we're getting some decent boots. I'll give it that. Gonna have to really empty out our pockets before we go anywhere, but good enough. Mason's trowel. We'll keep that just in case. Don't really foresee us making too much use of it, but these, they're in alright condition. I was a fair bit messier than I expected it to be. Alright, we're at level 20 we're 20 experience towards level 3. Getting fair points towards strength and fitness too. And toss all these boots. I'm just thinking of how bad those boots would smell after a couple months on zombie feet. Ugh. On anybody's feet, let alone zombie feet. Tomato seeds. Alright, we got that. We got plenty of stuff from here. Now it's a matter of going through the rest of this. This is what I wanted to check out. Alright, so there's Mason's trowel here, but we need the box of nails. Ball peen hammer. Take the knife, I guess. Another Mason's trowel. I know, you're getting overweight. Our guy whimpers pretty badly. Kind of whiny. Let's grab that sack. Need that wood saw. It's not in amazing condition, but any saw is better than no saw. Alright, we'll just bring the car. There's a field of bodies between us and the car. So that car is not going to go over that well. Let's go yeah, might as well just get through it. I was thinking like, oh, well, if I just pull the car up and around, it doesn't look like it would suffer too badly trying to do that. Okay. Yeah, we still hit a body. Yeah, I wanted to get this a little bit closer. Keep our screwdriver, keep our flashlight. Put everything else over on that seat. If you can. Put it in there then. And we'll stuff what we can over into this. Won't be a whole lot. And the rest goes in the trunk. Which won't be a whole lot. We are full up. And still heavy. Alright, because this sack has a whole bunch of dried wheat in it. That's what we... Okay. That's why we were so heavy. Let's take a look here. What do we got? Bell peppers, agriculture 1, tomato, a decent wood saw. Got all these seeds. Dude, chill. Ugh. Crying over nothing. Come on. I know it sucks. All this heavy lifting and stuff. But calm down. Jeez. Alright. Well, we're in good condition. We're going... and we're getting pretty well stocked and built up. With that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, recommendations, witty remarks, let me know in the comments below. If you have any mod suggestions that you would like to see tested out before you bother to put them on your game, also put those below. Join the Discord if you want to keep up with me and everything that we're doing. And as always, have a wonderful day.